I'm sorry if this thing I'm about to say is going to rough on a lot of people's shoulder, but personally, I feel like it is not all white folks that actually deserve to be given an audience in the media spaces. That's just the honest truth. In fact, some of them do not even deserve a position at all to hold mic and speak. Because let it make sense to me that an adult, someone's father, was actually put on a podium to speak to his fellow adults. But the least this person can do is talk down on these adults as if they are babies. To a point, someone literally said, and of which I'm going to be rolling out the clip on this video, that if he was in this media space and was literally this embarrassed, he will not come to CNN again. So I feel like a lot of these white folks, especially whenever they are on the podium to talk, they really do not know how to manage their manners. It simply means a lot of work needs to be done from their family members, their brothers and sisters. And I keep saying it. And I will not stop saying it, because you see a lot of black people trying their possible best to respect themselves on podiums or whenever they are on mic, but these people just go ahead and do anything. Like, just imagine what he was like looking into this man and telling him, like, let me roll out the clips for you guys. Anyways, credit belongs to original creators of every single clips and stitches we have in today's episode. If you haven't subscribe, like this video, drop me your comment, and lastly, do not forget to share. And guys, just watch and I'll be back with commentaries.
Why are we letting Walls off the hook here? I mean,
I just played the bite. I mean,
but like this idea. No, I'm just. He said occasionally I'll be a knucklehead. I mean, knucklehead is a euphemism for a damn liar.
The kind of quote knucklehead, and we can take it to mean what Scott says, is qualitatively different than a person who is deliberately deploying lies to create false narratives that hurt other people, that have a destructive impact upon the nation, and that he refuses to be held accountable for. I'm just curious if Madison and Scott are disturbed by any lies that Donald Trump is telling. You've done an analysis of Walls. Are there any lies that Donald Trump tells that you are disturbed by?
I don't want any politician to lie ever. I wish they would all tell the truth all the time.
That was a Kamala Harris ovation. What is a lie that Donald Trump
Look, first of all, I don't answer to you, and I don't answer to you. That's number one. Number two, it is my sincere. Well, I don't answer to these two guys. It's my sincerest hope that all politicians do.
Say you.
I say he misspoke. What he meant was, I don't answer to you, boy. That's what he really meant. He misspoke, Dr. Ritchie. I don't answer to you, boy. You saw the real him. But the larger issue is CNN and other outlets like them, Doc, who bring on these commentators. They give them lucrative contracts, and there is no litmus test. For you, there would be, but for them, there is none. They support racists. Chastity Hutchinson has a book out, a bestseller. She was 20-some years old and decided to work and ignore a racist administration. That's her choice, but why not be accountable? Lissa Griffin-Farah is on The View, making millions of dollars. She worked for the racists up until the violence started January 6th. It's CNN and these other outlets who value them. I don't. He meant, I don't answer to you, boy. Yeah. I'm glad you weren't on the panel, because you have restraint. You have restraint, but
but I mean, that was
came out of nowhere.
That was violating personal space right there. I mean, he came way too close with that finger.
Something here? You just spent the last half hour, Scott. You spent the last half hour monopolizing.
Anna, just give me 1 second. Let me let Keith finish his point, and then we can continue. Go ahead, Keith.
First of all, I wouldn't take the Lord's name in vain on.
Well, you have pretty much. So second.
Oh, do tell.
No votes. You just said, and I think you're right. Maybe they tried. It had no impact on the election. The scandal is this: that high-ranking Democrats abuse their intelligence positions to try to convince half the American people and one entire political party that Russia stole the 2016 election. And they succeeded. Today it is an article of faith among Democrats.
How did they? I think, Scott, you have to actually back that up. How did they do that, in your opinion? I mean, you're alleging that there was a conspiracy led by Obama to say that Russia changed the votes, which they did not say. So what are you talking about exactly?
I'm telling you that the program was this. They were shocked that Donald Trump won the election. They couldn't believe it. And so these people, I don't know who is responsible for it ultimately, but it deserves investigation.
Oh, wait a minute, just a minute ago, you were saying the Wall Street Journal.
Why don't you let me finish? These people wanted the American people to believe it was an illegitimate president. That was the point.
Okay, CNN, you have a huge problem on your hands, and his name is Scott Jennings, and y'all really should get rid of him because he is unbearable to listen to. He is unbearable to watch. He makes these childish, petulant faces when anybody disagrees with him. And he's basically just, every argument that he makes is disingenuous. Because basically what he's doing is justifying fascism. And if you're going to be a truly trusted news organization, you have to be willing to speak the truth to power. You can't have it both ways. There is no middle ground in this anymore. There is no, both sides are equal. That's what got us into where we are right now, into this position of pretending that both sides are equal. They are not. So really, CNN, you should be really firing Scott Jennings because he's trash.
Anyways, that's all I got for this particular video. So let's just talk a bit and digest about this. I don't even want to waste my voice so much on this particular person because at the end of the day, I've seen it that, you see this man literally, if I'm the owner of CNN, I need to take him out of the space because the first reason why you're actually brought into that space is to split facts as it's supposed to be. But no, he's going all the way probably because he's scared that if he said a lot of things, the orange man can actually come after him. He's trying to divert a lot of things to favor the orange man, and of which the black community already know what is going on. They already know that at the end of the day, a lot of medias have actually been suppressed. They've actually been suppressed when it comes to speaking the facts or when it comes to saying what literally concern black people. Now you can hear what the last clip that I have said. He said this man do not literally deserve a position in CNN. And of which, will I accept what he said? Yes, I will. Because I can tell you for a whole fact that there are a lot of bunch of videos where you literally see this man, I don't even want to mention his name as far as I'm concerned, where you literally see him just keep flaming up, keep embarrassing himself as far as I'm concerned. He keep disgracing himself, all in the name of he's trying to protect a particular stigma or he's trying to stereotype some group of community and so on and so forth. But it is quite so embarrassing, and that is why I said, you see these white folks, right? A lot of job needs, some of these white folks, I'm not going to be saying all, right? Because I think some have small score, you get. So a lot of home training needs to still be constructed on them, even at this adulthood, because I feel like their environment that they actually grew up with is so toxic to the point that even when they are millionaires, trillionaires, billionaires, they still act as if they are kids. They still act as if they are not being controlled by anybody. They still act as if these people that actually put them on that media space, they literally do not have any right to tell them what or what not to say. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that they should come and support the black community. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying every single thing they are doing should be just for black community. But I'm saying, even when you want to say something and someone is actually trying to interrupt you or someone is actually trying to ask you a question because so that you can bring out more words out of you, and of which that is why you are seated there, so that people can actually make you talk, and you don't expect them to always be talking on your favor. You expect them to always talk against what you are actually saying. So it is definitely going to be like the opposite side, trying to pin you hard so that you can voice out some certain things. Then you know how to compose yourself. You know how to put yourself together and then react to that, not pointing hands and being it's so embarrassing, honestly, because if I were to be in those men's position, CNN would never invite me where this particular man is actually going to be sitting there, either him sitting or hosting. I really do not care, but CNN will not really invite me, and I will still accept that honor because that's a slap, that's an embarrassment, that's an insult to someone's father, to someone's It's just crazy. I don't even want to say too much. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Credit belongs to the original creator of every single clips and stitches we have in our today's episode. If you haven't subscribed, like this video, drop me your comment, and lastly, do not forget to share. With no further ado, I'm going to say bye, and I'll see you guys in my next one. For now, bye guys. I love you guys. I love you, my black community.